What is a business model? A business model is a framework, a draft that all entrepreneurs should consider before going into business. This draft will show various components of a business and help them to generate money. Example, their competitors, sales, their goods, their customers, and even so their employees. Let's talk about the difference between standard and disruptive model. Standard model focuses on enhancing an existing product or service. Perfect example. In my previous slide, I said pork chops was my best seller for my company. So best way to enhance it is say to marinate it with mashed potatoes. So I would do like pork chops and mashed potatoes, you get it at one price. That's me enhancing that existing product. All right, a disruptive model, however, introduces something new that changes the way customers think about a product or service. I'm going to remain in the food industry. Say, when I just started, I used to sell whole fish, snapper and parrot. However, it's a bit costly and it's not selling as fast. So what I do now, I come up with a creative way and say, all right, let me buy fish fillet. It's cheaper fish. But I have to get those fish lovers to see that fish fillet is just as good and tastes just as nice, even better. So I now start promoting fish fillet. Say I do fish fillet Fridays, you know? So that's me changing the product and making the customer still feeling happy with even something much cheaper. Next, we're going to talk about Alexander Osterwalder Business Model Canvas. On this canvas, it is broken in two segments, the internal facing and the external facing. So let's talk about the internal facing. The internal facing is what deals with cost management and forecasting. So this is what creates your business, the value of your business. Example, three main examples Mr. Walder gave. Key partners. These are your stakeholders, your suppliers, and networks. Then we have our key resources. This is the asset of your business, your equipment, your cash. Then our key activities. This is the product and service. This is a tool of your business. And guys, please take note, customers do not care about your internal facing. Customers are never your friend because anywhere the market or the best business value is, that's where they're going. Okay, so with that said, let's go to our external facing. Your external facing deals with revenue streams. So the types and the frequency. That's how you get your that's what all the money is coming in. All right. So this is where the customers come in. This is where you and your customers are friends, right? So for Mr. Alexander, he broke it down. You have customer relationship. This is how you establish it and how you keep it. Then you have the customer segment, which is the purchasers, like the paying customers and our funders. Pretty straightforward, right? Then you have the users. This is the user groups. These are persons who share the same goals, concerns, and interests as you. And then you have the beneficiaries. The beneficiaries are persons who are gaining from your business, such as employees who are getting paid, your stakeholders, and even just family members. Then you have your stakeholders, right? And then you have channel of communication and delivery. This is the same example I gave in the previous slide. This is how the marketing strategy in terms of TikTok and Instagram. And delivery means not just how you deliver the product, like physically to the customer, but delivery in how the customer accept that product, right? So perfect example, COVID came and we had to be creative. So customers couldn't come to us. So what we did bike a delivery. All right? But it didn't stop there. How could we get our product? So I'm using foods. So how could I get my product to reach the customer in the same presentation as if when the customer came to us. That is delivery. That's how you have to think when you think delivery. You have to be wide. You have to think on a wide scale. So your internal and your external, they both have one thing in common: the value proposition. This is the solution to a problem, the differentiator, the vision, and the value. Here, we're going to identify the importance of having a business model. I've given you 10 reasons. First, every business needs an objective. This is the guideline to the growth of your business. Second, you need to evaluate the business opportunity. Say to speak, in 5 years' time, I want my business to multiply and be like in a different parish or even international. Third, you need to know how to set your price. You don't want to overcharge your customers and then your demand for your product is less. Fourth, you need to have like management. You need to identify management risks. So if, say, I employ someone in my business, everybody know, stealing can never stop, but it can be minimized. So how can I minimize that risk for my business to not be impacted greatly by it? That's management risk. Another one is having good relationship with your customers and your suppliers. Trust me, guys, customers can make or break your business. They can give you free advertisement in both a bad or a negative way. So good relationship with your customer is always a plus for your business. Having good relationship with your supplier is very, very, very good as well. Reason? Because you might not, say you don't have cash at hand at the time, but you definitely need that product. So you could just make a call, get your product, and keep the tally rolling. Yes. Another one is to measure the key performance indicators. Example, say I have a restaurant and I know so the port sell whole heap in my restaurant. I am going to use that as, say, an advertisement product to grab my customers to say, yes, I have the best pork in town and you need to come here. It only serve at Debbie's. Another one is to say you benchmark and evaluate your competition. Meaning, say your competition around you, they are, even though you have the best food in town, but then they come up with entertainment. So your customer, so they kind of grab audience for entertainment, right? I'm going to evaluate and say, all right, I have most of my customers are like the older folks. So let me use that same entertainment, but what I'll do, I would then go in the era of 70s, 80s, 90s and own my customers and even, get more. Yes. And you have to have marketing strategy. So for instance, so your competition don't only have to be physical. It can mean like your competition can also mean can be the economy. For example, technology. That's a competition. So you have to know where technology, like now in this time, technology is everywhere. So what you have to do now, you have to swing your business on technology. So everybody I do TikTok and Instagram, you're going to want to. So what you do, you put your business in front of them. Put it on TikTok and Instagram and promote it there. So them every click or swipe or whatever them do, them seeing your business, Just overall 10, just overall manage your business and its operation.